Welcome into the Chasing Trails podcast, brought to you by St. John Trail Running and powered by Resilience Through Fitness. Join two middle-aged dads as they sit down and talk trail running, life, and everything in between. Now, here are your hosts, Geoff LeBlanc and Brandon Thompson. All right, everyone, you're joining us for another great episode of the Chasing Trails podcast. Geoff and Brandon here with you. It's almost Looney Loops time, Geoff. The countdown is on. And how are you feeling? It's really close.
It's really close. I got a message the other day from my Garmin. It was like 9 days away. I think that was today or yesterday. So it's here. We're in full taper.
Yeah, that's right. And it is also the night of this recording is the kickoff of the NFL season, which is it's like Christmas for me. Like this weekend is just going to be awesome because it's just going to be full football all the time. And there's not going to be a weekend without football until like February, right? So it's a great time to be alive, right? You got running season, you got football season. The kids are back at school now. Well, except in your case, they're at home still, but it's like everything's starting to fall into place. Life is good.
Life is good. Life is good. You got the Jets about to go like 2-11, and
that's right. And the
Steelers
go
probably be like an 8-8. Maybe might squeak into the playoffs and lose in the wild card.
That is wishful thinking on your part, my friend. So I don't know who you think you're going to be beating, but it's not going to be the Jets because my team and your team play each other the first week of the season, and it's literally like the WWE now. Like the NFL is like the WWE. Like, how did they schedule to have Rodgers play against his old team, the first week? Like, yeah, it's not a coincidence, right? Like, they know what they're doing.
It's not. It's true. They know. And that is going to be televised for sure, I would think.
Yeah.
So,
one of the
works good for me.
The Jets will actually have televised.
So. Right? Same with the Steelers. So it works good for me because at the end of the day, like I'm not paying for the NFL package to watch my team lose most weeks. So I'm going to enjoy the televised options when I can, and then hope, like I said, wishful thinking, squeak into the playoffs.
That's right.
Probably not even.
So we aren't here to talk about NFL football, although I would talk about that all day. But
you would be sorely unmatched, though, because I don't know anything about anyone other than the Steelers. I follow one team. Okay. That's basically it.
Okay. Well, good thing we're not talking about it. We're going to be talking about trail running today.
I'm not sure right now if I know anything about that either. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, we could be sorely lacking in that knowledge as well. But how was your week? We haven't had a chance to catch up. How are you doing?
We had a busy long weekend, mostly because we were, I don't know if you call it a renovation, retrofitting our garage and our pantry / mudroom downstairs, and basically moving the mudroom out to the garage and redoing the garage. So I bought a bunch of shelving and I painted the garage and did a ton of work out there. Threw out I think I had 9 contractor garbage bags full for the end of the road, end of the driveway after the weekend. Yeah, so we spent. I was so sore at the end of every night and exhausted. I am not used to working labor. Like I work an office job. There was a time in my life where I worked a lot of labor, but at this point of my life in my 40s, like I put in a 10, 12-hour day almost with a few lunch breaks or whatever, 3 days in a row. And by the end of it, man, Sunday night, I was wrecked, or I guess Monday night. I was wrecked and I had a strained neck. My neck was all sore and my traps were sore. And I was sitting there Monday night thinking, what did I just do to myself? We didn't even completely finish the project, but it's almost done. And anyway, it's working a lot. It's nice that the new kind of going through the garage and using that as a mudroom is going to be good. I think this winter for sure. It'll cut down a lot of traffic in our mud and grossness in our house. And so that will help when you have 6 people, 7 people coming through on a regular basis. You gotta manage that in a different way. So yeah, but it was good. So I haven't got out running much. I've been staying active though, and walking and doing stuff. And funny enough, I walked into work today and I thought, this is the first day I've walked into work without limping from a sore Achilles since like February. So
There you go.
Maybe it's for the best. We'll see. It feels
Maybe.
pretty good right now, but I feel like
Hey.
resting it too much might be a bad scene before a big run too. But we'll see.
Well, we'll see. So you had a busy weekend. That almost makes up for the fact that you were just squeezing in under the wire, wishing me a happy birthday.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it
I don't even
was
think I made it.
oh, no, you didn't. But I'll give you some grace because you were actually doing something. You just didn't forget. You were laboring intensively, it sounds like.
Intensive labor, yes. And I was only the next morning. That's not that bad.
I mean, that's right. And, in some countries, it was probably still September the 1st when you texted me. So I'll give you a little. I'll give you a little like 9-hour buffer to get it in there. So
that's good because I had you in my head as September 2nd anyway. So that was the problem.
Well, jeez, you are a bad friend. You don't even know when I know when your birthday is.
I had to ask my wife.
December the 14th, right?
December
the 14th, and like I've got that memorized. And I'll be the first one. I'm going to wish you a happy birthday at midnight. I'm going to send you a text at midnight. Happy birthday, Geoff, from your dear friend Brandon.
Just to rub it in.
Just to rub it in. That's right. But yeah, we had a great birthday. I was able to. Do you know what I did? I didn't get a single stitch of St. John Trail running clothing. Like I made it as clear as possible to my family that this is what I want, and I still didn't get it. So it's now upon me to get my own stuff. So I'm going to have to do that. But I did. They did treat me well, and I got a lot of great things. So it'll be nice to enjoy 43. So it was a great time. Marble cake, which I think is the best cake out of all of them.
But whoa, hang on. That's a statement.
Listen, I stand by it. I stand by marble cake as the undefeated champion of cakes because it is chocolate and vanilla cake put together. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the
only thing that might top it. No, boiled frosting. What are you, like 80? Like that's the grossest.
Man.
Oh my!
Chocolate cake and boiled frosting. That's a good cake. That's a good cake.
Man, I can't even with you. That's like what my grandmother used to.
Oh, that was the requested cake at our house. Chocolate cake, boiled frosting, made from scratch. None of this boxed stuff. Scratch chocolate cake, boiled frosting, and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. That's a cake.
See, I would just not eat dessert if that was my cake option. Like I would pass. I would pass on that.
No, you wouldn't. I know you better. I might not know your birthday. But you are a bold-faced liar right now. If you're telling me there's no other options for dessert and you're passing on a chocolate cake with boiled frosting.
Well, I would be resentful eating it. Like I would just be like, "Oh, this is dessert." Like that's how I would feel. You're right. Really? I probably still would eat it, but I just be like, not enjoying it.
Wow.
But it is like ice cream cake would probably be my second though. Like I love ice cream cake too. So
it's true.
You can't eat it though, but it's
no, makes me sick. But we've had it a couple times the last couple of years, made with like lactose-free ice cream, homemade.
Oh yeah,
it's good. Still okay. Homemade ice cream cake is still pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I bet.
Yeah,
I bet. So, what do you think? There's a better cake than those two? Like besides the boiled icing one?
Yeah, my favorite actually. Like boiled icing was my favorite as a kid. My favorite one is one that Heidi's mom makes, and it's like a pastry eclair cake. It has like layers of pastry, and in the middle it has like it's like a cream filling, like a Boston cream filling almost, and then it has a white glaze on the top, and then it's drizzled with chocolate, and it's called an eclair cake, and it is to die for. Yeah, and I ask for it every year. Yeah, it's really good.
That's a totally out of the box cake. Like that's totally different.
It is, yeah, totally different. I think it's like a Danish thing. I don't know, but yeah, it's amazing, and it's become like multiple people's in the family's favorite cake to ask for birthday, and they're actually quite difficult to make because you got to like bake each layer of pastry, and then like lay it in, and then make the homemade cream that goes in the middle, and then like so it's a pretty labor intensive cake. But
it's like a custard, Is it like a custard?
It's like a custard. Yeah. Like a custard. Like almost like that. You know when you go to Cora's and you get the berries and they come with that like special cream? It's almost like that, but it's thicker. So like,
that does sound good.
It's really good. Yeah, and the icing sugar glaze on the top that like hardens on the pastry because it like pours on when it's and then it and the chocolate just amazing. Yeah, I want one right
Awesome.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting me hungry. So, listeners, what's the best birthday cake? I'm like a child of the like '90s. I like mine boxed. Like my wife offers to make me a scratch cake all the time. I'm like, I don't want it. I want it like a Betty Crocker cake from the box. Like, don't try and sell me something that's like handmade. That's not going to be better than this box. So I'm
Oh my
like one of
goodness.
those like talent is wasted on me. Like if you made something beautiful, like that cake you're talking about, I'd be like, I've had this from a box that's better, but that's just kind of the way I am. It's weird. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Hence the Aunt Jemima over maple syrup. Like that's just kind of how
Hmm.
I feel. It's like a weird
Yeah, we
thing.
already know your taste buds are broken. So
That's right. It's just not good. Um, yeah. So, anyways, I think there's lots of great cakes, but as far as I'm concerned, marble cake is the best cake because it's both, and that's how you win. You get both. You have your cake and eat it too. So that's what we're at.
so you're like a big
Um,
fan of swirl ice cream, the chocolate
yeah,
vanilla
man.
swirl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Chocolate and yeah, and Neapolitan ice cream. Like to me,
Yeah.
that's like that's what a great win. Like to be able to have all three flavors of ice cream in one. That's seems it's not like my go-to. Here's another secret, Jeff. Like my go-to ice cream is bubblegum. I love bubblegum ice cream. Like that's my favorite. Isn't that's like I'm a little kid. Like that just makes no
Yeah.
sense that a
My
grown man was eating this
no. Hey,
blue ice
listen,
cream every time.
my dad goes against the cotton candy swirl every time he
Oh,
goes somewhere, and it's like pink and blue and purple. And
oh
I just
yeah, that's
when
right.
they're with us, I just shake my head. I'm like, Dad, see, because me, I'd get mint chip fudge or grape nut over any of that. Like,
Really? Grape nuts is
so
like a
I'm an
super old. That
old
goes
man,
with your boiled icing so
right?
perfectly.
It's true. It would taste amazing with chocolate cake and boiled icing,
You
right?
wash it down with some prune juice and you'll be all
Yeah,
set.
yeah. And the maple one, like I'm a big fan of that one. It's good.
That's like old people
Maple walnut
flavors.
or whatever. Yeah, like I'm into it. But
What's
oh
that
man, you
orange
knew that a
pineapple
long time
one?
ago. Oh,
Do you like
orange
orange
pine is
pineapple?
amazing. Yeah, I used to eat that all the time as a kid. Yeah, my most like kid friendly. It's not even kid friendly. Like tiger tail with the actual black licorice mixed in. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. I'm an
Black
old
liquor.
man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
black
can't
licorice is
eat
my
anything.
favorite. I would eat black licorice
Really?
over any licorice, any nibs, anything. Those pipes with the like fake red
Yeah.
candies on the end that pretend like original black licorice. I would choose that over any other licorice for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, the
That
best.
is absolutely disgusting. But I'm glad that you've. It's also really good for you, though. Actually, like, isn't it supposed to be really good for your digestive system? Black licorice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it is.
Oh,
Yeah, but
so you're
so
like one of
good.
those weird people when I see in the aisle. There's like the strawberry Twizzlers. There's the nibs, and then there's like that package of black Twizzlers. That's the one you would pick.
Sometimes I prefer the real black licorice, like the pipes or the
Right.
cigars. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would eat that. Yes, it would not be my first choice, but yeah.
We're just delving into the depths of like who you are. These are
We're
things that
way off
just
topic. I know, right?
scare me. Yeah, right.
I was
Anyway,
super angry at the Shell Shortens when they took the licorice pipes out, but apparently there was only me and one other 90-year-old buying them, and they kept going bad. He was
it's not
like,
helping his digestion. He's like, oh man, what am I gonna do?
yeah, the
I'm
lady
sure.
at the counter was like, "There's only two people that eat them, and you're one of them, so that's why we're getting rid of them." I was like, "Frank."
Yeah. So I don't even know where we're at going. I don't know how we got to black licorice, but it's yay or nay. Like I'm not going to yuck your yum, but that's pretty yucky in my mind. But that's okay. We'll move on because today we're talking about getting ready for our first 24-hour race. So we're kind
Yes,
of
sir.
noobs to this whole thing. And to me, in my mind, Jeff, I don't know, but like figuring out what to bring to the race is one of the hardest things about. I mean, running for 24 hours is going to be hard, but like trying to get prepared for this so that we have the things that we need
Right?
um, is good. Now, we can take some of the stress off because it is like a circuit. So there's going to be aid
Mm-hmm.
station at the start finish. So that's going to be we don't have to pack all of our bags and stuff like that. We don't have to have drop bags, but like you do have to bring a lot of stuff for 24 hours. So we thought today would be a great episode for our listeners, just to help us pack what we're going to bring for our 24-hour race.
Mhm.
Um, and and maybe there's some weird things in there. Maybe there's some helpful things in there that we've got lined up. But I've made a big list on in my journal here, and I'm ready to lay out some of those things. And so you and I probably have some similar things in our list. I have
I would
like
suspect.
I have a couple luxury items that I
Mhm.
might bring myself that have nothing to do with running, but just are because I want them to be there. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how much room everything else takes. So here we go. All right. So what do you think is the most essential things you got to bring, Geoff? Like, what are some of the key items you're bringing?
I mean, like running shoes.
Yeah, that's
Is
a
that what
good
we're
first
starting
one.
with?
That's a great
Yeah.
first one to start with. How many pairs of running shoes are you going to bring, though?
So this has been an interesting conversation in my head because I know that everyone says that you should have more than one pair of shoes, and I can understand the thought process. But every time I've run so far, I've got significant blisters, and I also feel like changing my shoes when you have significant blisters, if I'm going to try to run through them, is a bad idea.
Right.
So I haven't yet bought a second pair of sneakers. I'm prepared to, and I can just go buy my second pair of the Wild, the ones that I have, the Wild 2 by Ultra. But because I didn't even have to break those shoes in. Like I took them for a run first day, and they no hot spots. Like they were good shoes. So part of me is also like, well, maybe I don't need another pair of shoes because now I have a bigger toe box, and hopefully I won't get blisters.
Right.
And so yeah, I haven't yet gone and bought a pair, but maybe I should. So I'll bring them one.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring. I think I might bring my speed goats just to have a change up if I need it. But I really don't anticipate changing my sneakers at all. Like I'm gonna be changing my socks like crazy. And like if my shoes were getting wet, maybe I would think about switching them out a little bit. But I don't think that's gonna happen
There ain't gonna be any
anytime
mud, buddy.
soon, right?
Yeah,
The way
yeah.
this summer's been. So I'm not really anticipating needing to change my sneakers that much. Like is that like a noob thing? Like, should we actually do this? I've never seen people change their sneakers that much.
Yeah,
Have
I've
you?
only heard of it like when people are running like 100 milers, and I don't think either of us would be doing that. So that's the
Yeah,
other reason I'm not too worried
yeah,
about
that's
it
right.
because
That's right.
yeah, we get into the 60-kilometer range, and that's probably going to be if we make it that far
That's right.
where we're at.
I don't need to change my shoes to run 25 kilometers, so it
No,
should
yeah,
be
10
okay.
10K is no one changes their shoes in a 10K, so yeah.
That's right. No, let's give ourselves a little bit more credit. It all depends on when. It all depends on when that steel drum band comes out. Like if that
Mhm,
steel
mhm.
drum band comes out, like at 7 o'clock, I'm just gonna be like, all right, we're just gonna wrap her up here while this. I am so pumped to
It's
listen
a
to them.
I
I
think
think
it's
that's
like
gonna
a
be
2
so
p.m.
fun.
I
Is it
think it's
at
an
2
afternoon.
p.m.?
Yeah. I think that's what I saw in the athlete's guide, and
Athlete's
also
guide?
funny story. We went out to someone's cottage out on Harvey Lake. Tim Nogler, he runs with St. John Trail Running sometimes. My buddy up here who had heart surgery last year, and we're chatting, and he was like, "Yeah." So I was over at my wife's aunt's place, and she was telling me about this 24-hour race that she's going to, and like who runs 24-hour races, and they're playing their steel drum band is playing at the race, and he was like, "Oh, that's Looney Loops. I have a buddy
Oh
running."
no
And she was like,
way!
and it turns out it's like she's somehow connected through Cody Cooper. It's a small
No
world.
way!
Like there's like just completely random. Anyway, Tim was asking me if I was
Small
still
world.
running Looney Loops, and then he told me about it. So yeah. So there
That's
you go.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm super pumped for the steel drum band. Honestly, like I
Yeah.
saw
Should be cool.
that little clip they shared on Instagram was awesome. So that'll probably take me a little bit of time. I'll probably take a break for that. But I'm definitely packing lots of socks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fully expecting to swap out like multiple pairs of socks just to keep those blisters down and be able to have a little bit more comfort. I don't like running in wet socks like that. That really doesn't feel good. So definitely be switching those out. And thankfully, over the last couple of races, we've all gotten lots of pairs of socks, so we should have plenty of those to wear. But I think like 4 pairs of socks, like that probably be enough. I think
Yeah.
to kind of get us
Switch them out
through.
every 25K. You're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Every 25K.
I
It
was
took me
waiting
a
to
second
see.
to do the math. Took me a second
Yeah.
to do the math. Yeah, good one, Jeff. Yeah, so multiples of all the clothing, right? Like, how many
Yeah.
multiples are we talking about here, though? Like, how many
Yeah.
shirts? How many socks? Like, what
I
are
think
you
I'm gonna
bringing?
bring. I'm bringing 3 or 4 shirts. I think maybe an extra couple undershirts because I always wear an undershirt when I run. A couple pairs of socks. I have a couple pairs of smart wools, and I'm gonna wear compression socks. I think that will help my ankle hopefully a little bit. So I'm gonna wear those, and yeah, I may not take the compression socks off, so I might not change socks at all, depending on how things are going, because they're hard to get on and off
Are they? Yeah.
because they're really tight around the ankle. So
Yeah.
we'll see, but yeah,
Are you bringing any long sleeves for the winter? Or, like, for the winter? For
for
the
the,
nighttime?
yeah. So I'm gonna bring a couple hoodies with me that I'll throw on if it gets chilly. Um, but I'm not gonna wear long pants. Probably I'll probably wear shorts while I'm running, and then put gym pants on when I'm done to be comfy. That's the other thing I'm bringing this time that I didn't bring last time is an extra change of clothes for when I'm done because I didn't do that, which seems ridiculous. But and a towel so that I can clean myself up in the lake or something, and then be comfortable when I'm done. Which I wasn't. I
Yeah.
was completely uncomfortable last time.
You also slept in the back seat of your Subaru, so that
I'm not doing
that
that
wouldn't
again. Yeah,
be. Yeah.
yeah,
So what are you bringing for, like, comfort items? Like, so I'm
yeah.
bringing, like, a zero gravity chair.
I
So I'm
saw
just
that.
bringing one of those
Got
ones
got
that,
one of those from someone on Facebook. Eh? Yeah,
yeah, it's just so I can, if I need to lie down, I can lie down. But there's lots
yeah,
of controversy around whether or not to bring chairs like that or not. They say if you bring
yeah.
them, you're going to use them. And so if the whole point is to be running, then don't bring a chair. Like, just
Right.
keep running. But
Yeah.
that's not really realistic, I don't think.
So I am going to bring a lawn chair, like a folding chair, and I'm also bringing a cot, a sleeping bag, and a pillow. Now, I don't think it's a good idea for me to have a nap if I'm going to keep running. Once I go down, I don't think I'm getting back up. So I don't plan on using that unless I decide to like have a nap late at night, and it'll be a lot more comfortable than trying to do it. Because the back seat of my Tacoma ain't going to be any better than the back trunk of that vehicle. And I'm not even sure if I'm bringing the truck now that I think about it. I think my wife's dropped me off, so I won't even have a vehicle. So anyway, yeah. So I'm going to bring a cot that's they're comfortable to lay on, and a big thick sleeping bag so that if it's chilly, I can crawl in it and yeah, have a little nap if I need to.
Right. So we're just gonna be sleeping, like, under our little, like, market tent, right? Like, that's, like, we're not bringing, like, a tent. We're just gonna be sleeping out in the bare elements, right? Like, if
Yeah,
we if we did go to sleep.
yeah under the stars like a man on a cot.
That's right.
Not really like a tough guy, but on a cot.
No,
Yeah, that's
that's
my
right.
plan. If I sleep at all, like last year I stayed up and hung out around the aid station for quite a while. Only slept for 2 or 3 hours and then was back out.
Yeah.
So hanging out, watching people
So,
do their thing.
right. And so I think that I'm kind of in the same way. I'm just going to bring a sleeping bag. I'll bring a pillow just in case I need it. But my goal is to really kind of make it through a lot of the night. That's, like, one of the things I really want to do in this run is just kind of run through the night because I've never done that before. And so I want to experience that and see what that's like. I'm sure it's awful, but I'm just kind of I really want to give it a go and see what
Right?
it feels like.
At least get
So,
one lap done during the darkness, right?
right.
Try
Like,
try one lap.
it gets dark pretty early now, like 9 o'clock.
Sure.
Like, I could just get it done at
Yeah.
9 and then I'd
Yeah.
be fine,
Yeah.
But I do
Don't
want,
forget your
so,
headlamp.
headlamp, extra batteries. I'm actually kind of nervous that my Garmin isn't going to last the whole time as well. So I'm bringing my Garmin charger, and that kind of thing because I don't want, it doesn't count if it doesn't go on Strava, right? Like, that's the rule.
Right.
So you got to have
It's true.
those kind of things laid out. Um, I also was thinking about just the after, like, even before we get to after, but, like, the caffeine situation. Let's talk about
Mm-hmm.
caffeine because I was thinking about bringing my little French press and, like,
Okay.
a thermos of, like,
Yes,
some
sir.
hot water or whatever, and just start. We
Yeah.
could make, like, a little coffee station that we could set up, and I've got a coffee subscription, so I should get a new one here before Looney Loops. And we could just have like a little coffee spot. I don't know, like that would be like a luxury item, I would think, but
that's a big time luxury item. Yeah, you're spending a lot of time taking a break if you're making French press. They did have coffee in the aid station.
Did they? I didn't get to that part.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Caffeine pills. You could just use water and go into Shoppers and grab a bottle of caffeine pills. So
are those going to give me a heart attack, Geoff? That's what I'm nervous about. Are those going to?
I mean, no, not if you don't take the whole bottle. I don't think.
How many milligrams are we talking about?
I don't even know. I just know that I had a conversation with Adam about them, and he suggested them over Red Bulls. So, which makes sense.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, okay. So if a Red Bull doesn't give you a heart attack, then I don't think a caffeine tab will. So you'll be good.
Right. Okay. Well, I think I'll just stick to drinking coffee because by that point in time, you're probably going to want something hot anyway. Baby wipes, also like a huge deal. Like I think that's going to actually be pretty useful for your feet and for your your face. Like just especially since we're big sweaters, like getting that salty, grimy feel off your face. That's a huge
and off your hands.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
lots of body lube.
I have lube in capital letters on my list here. So
yes, sir.
Lots of those for your feet and for the other areas that need it as well. I'm also bringing my PT gun, so I'm bringing like my Theragun. So
man, you're gonna have a lot of trips from the van to the tent to set up.
Yeah, I will probably. I'm thinking
you better get there early.
Just a tote.
Get there early. Get there early so you can have a prime spot.
And one of those like those balls that you can put on the ground and roll your foot on. Like I have one. Like it's like what's the racquetball?
Lacrosse ball.
Yeah, lacrosse ball. So I've got a couple of those. So I'll probably bring that and a scraper. So you can scrape our muscles and stuff like that.
If you need some PT, come find Brandon in his tent.
Yeah, man.
You're good to go.
The only thing I don't have is the tape. Do you bring your PT? You bring your tape, and we should be all set to go.
I have 2 rolls of it sitting in my bag already. Yeah, two brand new rolls. So if anything that hurts, I'm taping it up and putting that BioFreeze stuff on it that I have. And I'm gonna just keep trucking. So, yeah.
And I'm bringing poles this time, just in case I need them for the end. But I'm not going to use them as much because they just ended up causing me more grief. I'm so clumsy with them. Like I'd end up poking someone's eye out or something like that. But towards the night when you're climbing up the hill, that could probably be something that's valuable. Are you bringing any Element? Like, are you bringing any of the electrolyte stuff with you?
Yeah, I'm going to bring Element. No, I'll bring some Element just in case I need a shot of like heavy salt because there's 1,000 milligrams in them. So if I needed to get a shot of something, I probably won't drink it all day, depending on how hot it is, I guess, right? And I'll probably just go with that. I'm going to bring my vest, but I'm not planning on wearing it for the laps, I don't think. I'm going to try carrying water with me and it just in a flask in my hand or whatever. I just felt like it just was kind of annoying last year by the end of the night. You wear it all day long, but really I wasn't using it because it's only a 3-kilometer lap, and then I would use it to take like little drinks out of, but I never put any food in it. I just go to the aid station and like grab some food and kind of go, or go to my own little aid station that I had and sit down and eat some food. So I'm going to bring it just in case I really think it, like I just changed my mind, but I don't know that I'm going to wear it.
Yeah. I don't like having things in my hands when I'm running. I probably will still wear mine, but I definitely can see what you're saying around how it would be irritating. Like I imagine it's irritating on your skin as you get going for that long. So I'm not sure what I'll do. I probably just won't have anything. I'll just get drinks after 3 kilometers or whatever. So that could be a recipe for disaster too. I'll have to think that through, actually.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, lots of people wear them. Like there was lots of people wearing them last year. So don't be, scared to wear one if you want to wear one. It's just, I feel like a lot of those people were practicing for like a much longer run at some point.
That's true. The only thing I had to was my own food. So I'm going to bring some of my own food because there are some things that I really like that I don't think will be there. PB&J sandwiches for one thing. Sometimes I just really need a peanut butter and jam sandwich when I'm running. It
Absolutely,
just hits the spot.
they sit good.
It's
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
it's really
I
gentle
like.
on your stomach too.
Yeah, last time, well, at Rockwood Park and a couple other big long runs I did honey and peanut butter and banana, and it was
Yeah.
tasty. Yeah.
Did the banana get smushy? Like that would be
At
one
that
thing
point,
I
I
would.
didn't notice. I didn't
Yeah, that's right.
notice.
Or did you care? That's right.
Right,
Like you just.
didn't care. It tasted good. There was lots of honey on it, and then so it had the peanut butter banana taste to it with honey, and so I didn't really care how smushy it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of what I have for my list. Do you think there's anything we're missing? Like, obviously, that's a pretty comprehensive list, but I just wonder if there's anything that is super essential that we're forgetting that we should have.
Some people
I
say a
can't think of anything.
toothbrush is super
Yeah,
refreshing. Brush your
deodorant.
teeth.
Deodorant would probably be pretty important. I would think after you're
Yeah,
done.
it's true. It's true. That'll be good to have. I mean,
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna stink by the time they're done, but it's,
I'm just wondering about how cold it's going to get at nighttime. Like, is it going to
Mm.
get cold enough that we're going to need like a jacket or like a sweater, like a toque? Like you were there last time. Like, did you feel like you were getting cold there by the end of it?
Yeah, I did wear a toque near the end, but I think it was after I was done running,
Yeah,
just to
that's what
stay
I'm thinking
warm.
of after you're done running.
Yeah, and I was cold because I didn't have anything to get washed off with. You know how you get that sweaty cold feeling,
Yeah, yeah,
which made things kind of miserable when I was trying to have a little nap or whatever. So yeah, I think a change of clothing and a toque wouldn't be a bad idea. A hoodie and and some gym pants. Well, that'd probably be what 10, 11 degrees through the night. That's what it's been
yeah,
lately. So
yeah,
I'm good to go there, and I'm gonna bring some candy with me just in case I feel like Sour Patch Kids or nerd clusters.
yeah,
Those are what I'm bringing for some candy.
yeah.
There's always good candy at the aid station, but just in case I'm feeling something different. I'm bringing last year, which I found super helpful. There's some ginger chews coming. They're landing here on Friday, so they help settle your stomach if you're getting a bit of acid gut going on. And so I did have that last year, but I do think it's because I got into the candy too early. And I ate a whole bag of Sour Patch Kids in elements. Like I was hitting the element pretty hard, even though it wasn't even that hot. And so I had like a gut of salt water and Sour
Oh,
Patch Kids cruising around in there. So I got some heartburn pretty early on, and
yeah.
Adam gave me some ginger chews that helped quite a bit. So I do think if you're got a potential for an upset stomach, some ginger would be beneficial for sure.
Always helps. I know Gravol
Yeah,
comes out with a really good ginger chew. That's just ginger. It doesn't have any like pharmaceuticals in it. So it's we've used that before with our kids. It works really well. So yeah, you're right. Ginger could be really helpful.
but
Um,
I'll have lots there if you need some. So don't go buy any because I bought a
okay,
pretty big bag from Amazon that's coming.
nice, nice.
Yeah, I don't know how big it is. I didn't look. I took the first one on the list. It was like $40, and I bought it. So it
Okay,
could be like a massive. I don't.
sight unseen, like a
Yeah,
Costco sized bag of
could
ginger,
be. It's
ginger
possible.
tabs.
Yeah,
So I think I'm getting pretty excited now. I think for the race itself. I was kind of apprehensive about it, but now I'm just like I'm super excited for the party. I think it's going to be a lot of
sure.
fun, and
Yeah,
maybe we'll do a little bit of running in between and just enjoy ourselves. So I think it's going to be great. And if there, I don't know if there's any spots left, but it's great to see some of the folks from Nova Scotia coming to sign up. I know Tyler
yeah,
Isbister is coming
yeah. It'd be fun to
from
see
Nova
him.
Scotia, and so it'll be
Yeah.
awesome to see some of those folks with us.
The
Um, so it's going
I
to be
think
great.
the transfer period ends tomorrow, and then
Yeah,
Bootstrap
you're right.
Boogie opens for registration tomorrow at 8 a.m. So
Isn't that wild?
get on
The All
that.
Out
But
guys have a race too, so I'm excited. It must be like Nova Scotia must be opening up some of its forests
hopefully,
as well. So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome. The Macintosh, I mean, that's a fantastic trail system. So I know it's a good race for them. So if you're interested in some Nova Scotia running, that would be great. And hopefully our friends at the Chiggy Ultra will be able to have their event as well. So we're hoping that some of those great races will be available throughout the Maritimes as well. So
Yeah,
it was kind of cool to see.
absolutely. So what's the goal of Looney Loops, Brandon? What's your goal?
What's my goal for Looney Loops?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like my A goal would be just to have fun, just to enjoy it. Just the way that that's the way that this summer has gone. Like I haven't really enjoyed running whatsoever. And so just to be able to go out and to have fun and to push myself a little bit without stressing myself out and making it feel awful, like a burden. That's the goal. That's the A goal. The B goal is to beat 50 kilometers. Like if I get 50.1 kilometers, like, hey, I'm happy. Like I just want to set a new personal best. You can walk 50 kilometers in 24 hours. Like I'm not, I'm not really worried about getting that. I'm just
Right.
I'm just holding that loosely. It would have been the other way around like 2 years ago, probably. I would have been like, I need to get that 50 first and then maybe I'll enjoy it. But
Right.
yeah, I'm just there for just like a little bit of fun and then hopefully get that goal. So that's me.
So
What about you?
16 loops. You gotta do
16 loops. That's all I need is like 16
Yeah.
loops. I'm going to break
16
mine down
loops.
into threes, actually. I'm just going to do like three laps and then take a break, 3 laps, take a break. That's kind of how I'm planning on attacking it. Um, and I may do some sort of walk run combo, which that's not very popular to say on a running podcast, but I do think I'll probably.
It's running and power hiking, Brandon. You just gotta
Right.
switch
Power
it up.
hiking. That's right.
Power hiking.
Which
yeah.
isn't really very different from what I do normally. So I guess that's no secrets here. That's just the way it kind of goes.
None.
Me,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, I think I've come to the same sort of conclusion in a lot of ways that I had a great time last year just hanging out and running with different people. And so I plan on doing that again, obviously. But I've also come to the conclusion that I'm trying to convince myself that like just because I haven't been running as much as I would like to doesn't mean that I can't run.
Mm-hmm.
That I can still physically run and can probably get a lot accomplished with a little bit of hard work. And so that's kind of the analogy that's been running through my head is when you chop wood, if the axe is sharp, it's easier. So there's been times in my life when running a bunch of loops would have been easier for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And so the axe might be a little dull, but we can still work hard and get a lot of wood split at the end of the day. So I think we could both do pretty good if we just stick to it and keep moving. And so I don't want to make my aid station too comfortable because I don't want to be there a lot.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to try to stay away from my own personal aid station as much as possible and just keep moving. And so I've broken my race down into 6-hour segments, or ChatGPT did for me actually. And so it's got a plan out there. And I don't know if I'm going to follow it exactly because in the first 6 hours it was like just get 6 loops in and get warmed up and sort of chill. But I feel like I need to be ahead of the schedule for some reason. I just feel like I need to, get a little more in than 1 loop per hour in the first 6 hours.
That's your personality though, right? Like you're always hot out the gate. You're just like burning it, right? And so you could definitely do that. You can.
Yeah, so I think I'm not going to try to like double it or anything like that, but I think if I could get the first 6 hours get 8 or 9 loops done, I think that would be a better than just doing 6 and then just try to be consistent from there. And so we're both still shooting for a PB. We both want to ring that gong by the sounds of things, and so
man,
I need to get I think 20 loops in to get a PB. So 60K, we'll see. So I'm gonna stop when Adam says I can. That's my third goal.
Famous last words. You're gonna be running all the time. Like you're not gonna stop. Like, we'll see you in the morning for the breakfast sandwiches. Like that's what we'll be doing.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not listening to this podcast. Maybe he'll skip this one. Yeah. He didn't hear that.
He won't make it to the end. Maybe they'll just make it to the end.
Yeah, it'd be so frustrated with us, but before this point, he won't make it here. So no one tell Adam I said that, and then we'll be good.
Keep it a secret. So I think it's going to be great. Looking forward to that. But also just want to take a second and recognize Kelsey Hogan's performance at UTMB before we finish up. Like, shout out to her. That was amazing. Like, was she coming 15th overall for the women?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
14th or something
Crazy.
like that. I
Yeah.
just couldn't believe it. Like that's
And
just
like
world
an
class.
hour ahead of her time last year, like she just keeps getting
Yeah,
better. Like you have to go to UTMB every year and just keep getting an
right.
hour better, you know?
I
And it was
mean,
raining and pouring. Like that was tough conditions too, right? Like it
like
wasn't
she was
wasn't an
like
easy
a
run.
handful of positions behind Courtney Dauwalter. Like
Yeah.
that's the reality of it,
How
right? She came in
cool is
10th.
that? She did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super cool.
Very
So
cool.
I just think that's amazing. Way to go, Kelsey. And there's people all over the place doing awesome stuff. Like they're just really killing it. And so we're going to see all sorts of that stuff more as the woods open up again and as people start to do more of those races and stuff. It'll be really cool to see it unfold right in front of us.
I think we're going to see some cool stuff at Looney Loops this year because I think there's some
Yeah,
people
man.
coming who didn't get to do Capes 100 who were training heavy to do Capes or some other race that they didn't get to do. And I
Yeah.
think there's going to be some records, well, not records broken, but they've had one person get a buckle. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some other people come and show up to join Cody in his Looney Loops buckle hood. So that'd
For
be cool.
sure. That would be really
Yeah.
cool to see. And so we're excited for that. So we are waiting with anticipation for the weekend to come, and so you'll see us with our massive piles of stuff because we're bringing all the goodies.
That's right.
And so don't be afraid to come over and say hi. We'd love to talk to you or talk on the trails because we'll be hitting it all day and all night. So we're looking forward to it. So Jeff, if there's anything else, I think we'll wrap it up. You're all
Okay.
good for today.
I'm good for
Um,
today.
so, folks, we hope to see you at Looney Loops. But in the meantime, keep on chasing the truth.